glitch. But I think he's #1 seed. He's at least some experience from Seagull Joe coming out playing Disgaea and Distinguished Joe regularly. And he just played against Distinguished Joe earlier today, right? And he won? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Sorry, Maister just got the win over Disgaea, and Seagull Joe just beat Dingus Joe, which is so unfortunate that they had to run into each other so early on, you know, like they were only like in top 32, they didn't even like make it out of anything quite yet. And right now, I just like want to say like preemptively, like this is a super, super tough matchup for Game & Watch. Definitely like one of Game & Watch's worst against Palutena. Just like really, really difficult to try to contest and box with a lot of her hitboxes, but the down smash.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That down smash has so many various angles it can send in, and it's so hard to tell where to DI because of it. You can even bury. One thing I wanted you to see is that if Seagull is going to have a different game plan going into it than against Dingus, because it is the same characters, maybe the same game plan, but he knows it's also a completely different player.
Yep. But that string from Maister right now was beautiful. He was able to connect the forward into an up tilt, which is not a move you see frequently, into an up air, and that just dealt like so much damage. And right now, just like Seagull Joe just needs to find a way to, I don't know, like it seems like he's just taking hit for hit and not really like having like a single like definitive advantage.
Yeah. I think the presence of mind from Maister is crazy right now. Also, and in my opinion, he's playing pretty good.
Yes.
He just grabbed a forward air. So forward air from Palutena is actually only -3, so you actually can't grab it. Huh. But I guess he saw that just this right after it happened, Seagull tried to dash into him for pressure, and then he went to grab it anyway. So I want to note that I think that Maister's decision making is on point right now. Something interesting in this matchup also is the landing from Game & Watch. The key can actually outspace the up air from Palutena. It's kind of like a game of chicken for both of them, because they're both disjoints. Let's see how the ledge shouting plans out here. Very smart. Oh, that was very smart for both players. I'll say good for Maister, you know, not even going for ledge to have the mix-up to just skip it, maybe catch him a guard, but then Seagull Joe was ready for the back air right there.
Maister was definitely expecting like Seagull Joe to maybe go for another down tilt, which would have, with like suboptimal DI could have like converted into a forward air, back air. But like Seagull Joe was just like really ready just to like mix up his traditional game plan there.
Yeah, and I like that. That was, see, perfect. Perfect from Maister. He saw the teleport, he instantly knew he was going high and did the up air.
Oh my god, and that's going to be the F tilt, and Maister sitting only at 35%. What Maister just needs is like a neutral, and then suddenly like, you know, he's bringing Seagull Joe all the way up to 50.
Yeah, I mean a grab, I think grab into double nair. That was a really good air dodge. If he waited a split second longer, it wouldn't have came out. I like to see how the ledge trapping is working for both of them. Is interesting because Maister and Seagull Joe are both showing they have mix-up, but they're also both showing they're very keen to each other's mix-ups, and they're ready for them.
Oh, really, really good reflect. That's a mix-up that Maister has to just be a little bit more mindful of as he's going in. I'd be interested to see if they could double reflect it, actually.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just caught enough lag from the up air that he might not be able to do out the down.
Oh my gosh, that was such an early kill.
He
really
was at
greedy
less
up
than
beat.
91.
Yeah, that was a really greedy up B from Maister, and Seagull Joe, that's exactly what he needed. Because if Seagull, if Maister just played safe right there was really nothing going wrong.
Yeah.
He almost was lapping in percent.
And just like that, Maister is off the stage against Palutena, against Seagull Joe, and he just like, I feel like he's so particularly good at just like catching these upbeats. He's so comfortable with the timing, just because of his experience, I think, with Dingus.
Yeah. I'm interested to see that Maister is not afraid of just rolling back to the ledge and going to the corner. I know that Game Watch is a very good defensive game, but that's where he can die the earliest. Like on stage, he's like mid-stage, Maister seems like he's winning, but he's not afraid to retreat the corner, which might give Seagull Joe an opening.
Oh my gosh, and he just...
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that interaction, that entire last
crazy.
10 seconds was so funny.
Did you see him Phantom Footstool?
So not even before then. Before then, he rolled right into Maister's down smash. He didn't get the belly hitbox. He got one of the weaker ones. He got shot downwards. Then he footstools Maister.
That's bold to footstool, because you know we know the up smash can come out in no time and kill him.
Like the last 3 interactions that just took place were so bizarre. They were outrageous.
That was definitely quirky. Let's see, where did they go? I think there's Town City, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, so game 2, Town and City. I think on a stage, I feel like this could favor both players really, really well.
I agree. I'm wondering what Seagull wants here. It might just be if he can catch him on a platform, he can get more up airs and kill early, because it's hard to get kills against Game Watch. I mean, he dies early when you do get the kills, but the openings aren't really there. If you can keep him sharked under a platform, he can do really stellar things with damage and catching his landings and killing her with up air. That's the game of chicken I was talking about, where they both can outrange each other because they're both disjoints.
Absolutely. And like just having those extra side platforms when a Game & Watch is up being just like makes it so much easier to punish if you have that lead.
That's smart,
Since
yeah.
you don't have to overcommit with like the jumps and you can just like wait for it if need be. Oh, really nice pivot grab back throw. Right now, Maister just has to find a way. Really nice stall off stage, just like waiting out the down tilt.
Seagull was looking, he was shining when there was no platforms. I'm wondering why he didn't pick FD. I guess there's just more to the platforms than we know yet. But in terms of landing, I think Maister's been getting down safely with the key. In terms of ledge trapping, I think Maister's also been getting back pretty well. Especially near the end of last game, he just rolled on stage. So I feel like in terms of landing and getting a disadvantage, Maister just has the edge here.
Well, and
this is the second time he's been caught by that. He was caught by that to finish off the last game too.
Well, he's just like waiting. He's really, really patient. Oh, I really like the bucket from Seagull Joe from Maister because he was anticipating the explosive flames to come out. Which is like, you know, usually the Palutena bread and butter just to force a low recovery from somebody.
That was...
What did he hit him with?
I think he went to back air, but he did chef the wrong way. Or I don't even know if he was trying to chef, but it definitely not facing.
Oh my god. No!
That would have been the earliest I've ever seen that kill.
Okay, I was about to say. Oh, buddy. Okay. That got me a little bit shook for a second. I'm so surprised that he didn't die to it, but he just didn't have enough percent where that had like meaningful vertical knockback.
I mean, I think Seagull's playing pretty good. It just seems in terms of who's getting out of each other's bad spots earlier, Maister just seems to be able to get out of things a bit easier. But when Seagull does have his advantage, he's hitting pretty hard. Not crazy strings, but I feel like the momentum he gets from getting like a few good openings that you see him in the corner, not typically ledge trapping, but just getting a back air and then into a grab. He's able to, if they're scared, he's really able to reap on it. So it seems that's what keeping him in this game is just solid straight hits.
And those dash attacks are really bold, of course, just like using Palutena shield.
That was so good. So Maister DI'd in on the down throw. And Seagull, I mean, you're supposed to be like a mix-up throw off guard, but Seagull is so ready, just instantly to get the back air.
And actually, it depends for like a lot of different characters, models, and weights, because like some characters benefit from DIing out to escape it, some characters benefit from DIing in, just so that they could live longer and just like preemptively DI it.
Yeah.
And DI the hit that is when they're going inwards. But right now, Seagull has quite the lead, is what I
respect that he goes for that. Oh my god, that time it actually hits, but just a 4, so Seagull getting unscathed for now.
Really good job of just like respecting the down and like knowing, okay, this isn't gonna have enough landing lag for me to be able to punish. I'm just gonna go and try to reset neutral hit.
I like these preemptive aerials that Seagull's throwing out to catch him trying to do the bomb. He does it attack first, so it's before the bomb even starts up. I think that Maister's gonna start scouting it out though, and just like, you know, kind of getting up and then like empty hopping or setting shield, or, you know, just not jumping and punching his commitment. And
I feel like these down airs for Maister, like, just really, like, it's really good bait to try to get Seagull to try to go in on it, because he's spacing it in such a way that he's not going to be landing with significant lag. So he just really, really wants Seagull to whiff an option here.
Yeah. Oh, this could be big.
That's the after off the stage. The bomb to cover the option, force a low recovery.
That was really good of Seagull. I was really afraid there because although Seagull is up in percent in game watch earlier, we've been seeing that Seagull's been getting clipped at the edge a lot, dying to 2 bombs on the ledge, so that could have been the stock right there if he was ledge trapped for long enough. Oh my gosh. For a second I thought that Maister sneaked in an up smash like last second.
So that was really, really good. Like, I feel like that was just super solid play on both players' end, but just maybe more so, I think Seagull was just able to execute a little bit more. He was like able to find those kills when he really, really needed them. And I don't know, every time that he was like on the ledge against Maister, I thought, okay, this is gonna be the stock. But the way that he was getting off ledge, he mixed it up so well every single time. Like, even like when he was at like 100 whatever percent, he used a double jump and then drifted all the way back. And Maister just did not have the mobility to be able to capitalize.
Something that's really interesting that I'm noting is that when Seagull's ledge trapping, Maister's been generally getting back on stage, but when he's keeping him in the corner, you know, just a little bit off the ledge in the corner, it just seems that he's able to find these straight hits over and over again. Where, but it's happening consistently. It's like when he gets the back airs and then to the grab, it just seems like Maister doesn't really have a way to get back to center stage. So maybe Maister conceded himself to just be more comfortable.
But right now, Seagull Joe is doing an amazing job of catching like the dropped shields from Maister, because for multiple times. Oh my no! Okay.
He almost got 9 to die twice. I mean, he did get 9 twice, but he didn't die that time. That was a lot of damage, though.
Maister, I was just saying how Seagull was doing an amazing job. That wasn't. Regardless.
Yeah, just like that's even.
like Seagull Joe's completely unfazed. He was ready to DI that, so he didn't panic at all.
He's used to it now. He's used to it now after playing this guy and especially Dingus so much.
He just has to hold that, honestly. But that's going to be the...
I like that a lot. I don't know if it's... Okay, so we've seen Maister play twice, that fishbowl, where it only gets the first hit and then he falls out. It's happened last game as well. I'm wondering if it's supposed to be more than just that, or it's supposed to just catch him off guard and let him grab ledge. I'm not like... you think that's the intended use, is to hit him that one time?
I'm not entirely sure. I just feel like it's just an interruption more than anything.
But that was amazing.
That's the up air. He's forced to land with the key, and that's going to be honestly like a 50-50 of is he going to drift inwards or is he going to go try out? And if Seagull's just able to get one of those guesses, that could be super, super huge for this punish.
Yeah.
Oh, recovering against such amazing maneuverability from Seagull there to be able to like go through all the, I guess the bacon.
I like Seagull's decision making right now. He's only doing things that are really safe. As you see here, he's mostly just going with, sitting in shield or a back air or a forward air, and he's making sure he's not going in any bad spots or committing any actions that are laggy or can get him killed. He's saying, okay, I know your kill moves. You have the forward air, you have a few things, and I'm going to make sure that all my moves are safe on shield. He's resorting to having to do this when even if he gets the kill, it's been a lot of chip damage because he's been lasting so long.
Yeah, and shield against Game & Watch is just so ridiculously good. I'll put to like 190% where anything can start killing. But like Seagull has like no incentive right now to really be like holding in. But that
wow, amazing DI from Seagull.
That was genuinely perfect.
So I think I don't know if they're nervous, but they're both. I think there was like 3 interactions there where one of them messed up slightly, but the other one didn't react to it in time to actually punish it.
Yeah.
So he had to just accept that it already happened. It was past the time.
Just a little bit of a tight scramble there, but right now he's going to be looking for that down tilt 2-frame.
Oh my gosh. That was really premeditated. I think that he knew that he was going to go out, jump over the down tilt prematurely. So right when he did it, he already was just jumping with the up air. Because he saw Maister. That was actually the first way Maister recovered the set, was going over the ledge.
And this is such a huge lead for Seagull right now. He is still on his second stock, only at 8%, and the percent is only growing on Maister, 59%.
Yeah, this is big. I'm wondering where the adaptations lie in Maister, because it seems the strategy from Seagull right now is to mostly use forward airs, considering they're the safest on shield. And since he's in the lead, it's just nothing's really going wrong. But not even just that, it seems with these forward airs, he's winning neutral more often. Like, he's hitting Maister more than Maister's hitting him. And I wonder, does Maister not already have a game plan thought out for like Palutena when he does this? Or is he having to figure out on the fly? Because this might be something he's not too used to.
Yeah. Okay, now, okay, I love that recovery mix-up. That is the first time that you see Seagull preemptively teleport like that, and he's going to save his entire stock for it.
And he had to do it really early, because that move's actually, while she's like disappeared, you can still hit her for a few frames. So he had to do it really early, which is smart, because it wasn't like a reaction. He saw him coming up and he instantly teleported.
And that's going to be the double back kill, but unfortunately, because it's stale, Maister had the right idea. It's not going to kill quite yet.
I really like, though, I think Seagull's mind is just stuck on what are Maister's win conditions, like what are his kill moves, and he's just blocking out everything that can make them happen. I mean, it's
the late hit of the neutral was finally going to take it. I mean, granted, he was like well above 100.
Yeah, we saw a previous stock where amazing stuff.
And that is the win.
Wow.
Seagull just got...
Seagull.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yep.
So he played in a way was so safe with the fairs and different situations where it made Maister have to resort to just grabbing a lot. But, eventually you get the kill with the grab. I mean, I low potential get the combo with the grab. But if you're just grabbing the game much, not only, exhorting the best of his